Hey family, we're back for another episode of Marriage Deposits, but this week looks a little different than what you're used to. My brother and sister-in-law, Trey and Katisha, are joining Andre and myself for a great conversation this week. We've got our pajamas on, the kids are upstairs playing, and the adult conversation is getting good. We get into open marriages, red flags that women need to stop ignoring, and what it really takes to be a husband worth marrying. And you guys, the conversation is getting real. So grab your partner, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Welcome back to Marriage Deposits. Not my cards. All right, y'all. Let's do it. Welcome back to another episode of Marriage Deposits. I'm Eryn.
I'm Dre.
We've been married for 3 years.
On and off for 15.
So go ahead, grab your partner because it's time to make some deposits. All right. We have some special guests with us today. Our first ever guest on the podcast. We've never had any guests on the podcast. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce our guests because they're really special.
So, hey, today, guys, we got the man himself, the real deal, Holyfield, Sydney, Nehemiah Rose III. Come on now. Come on now. There he is. In the flesh. In the flesh. How you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good.
Okay, all right, welcome. And then we got, hold on.
Who Sydney was to you?
Wait a minute, man. Behind every strong man, there's a strong woman. You hear me that?
Absolutely right.
Come on now. Introducing his wife, KO.
That's what we're calling. Okay. Gave his full government.
I'm going to get you KO because that's what we're going to ride with today. That's what we call it. We call it KO. Come on now. I ain't going to put my girl government out there, okay? But Sydney is my brother. He is my brother. Taught me a lot growing up. I learned a lot from him, watched him growing up, I guess, since I was born. Cuz, get me right. He was like one of those guys that where you in high school, right? And everybody expect you to be something because your brother was that. That was kind of what he was to me. So every time I was always well known because my brother was well known. So you guys who got them older brothers at home, I understand what you're doing because you're way ahead because you got somebody leading the way. That's my dog.
Appreciate it, cuz.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever feel, I've never been a big sibling, so did you feel that? Like he's saying he looked up to you. Did you know that growing up? Like, did you feel that?
Dang, I know. Yes, I did. Yeah, I put it up.
We share advice today, and I don't know how long this gonna last. 'Cause
Yeah, I don't know.
we be trying to overtalk each other.
Right. But yeah, in high school, I think my best years was when my brother played sports with me.
Y'all play at the same time.
Yeah, we played 2 years together.
Yeah.
And we both was in the news almost every Friday night. So it was like, yeah, it was my best years in high school. My last 2 years, I think I was a junior. Your first year, you was in 9th grade, and I was a senior. You was in 10th grade. So yeah, I knew I had somebody behind me, and he made a lot of noise too.
Looking up to you. Okay. Well, first of all, before we even get into it, I had wanted to talk to you about it. We're gonna all talk as a group. This is totally random. I always start off with lighthearted stuff, but they getting ready to lock us back down. We getting ready to go back into another quarantine. That's what the streets is saying. So, do y'all know about this daggone hantavirus?
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I heard it came off a cruise ship. And then
Came off a cruise ship from South America. But I'm just more concerned about this. And the reason why we didn't have this conversation, I want to know how serious y'all take it. And what was y'all's dynamic like during COVID? Like, were y'all, what's the word that we said? Chemistry compatible. Did y'all
chemistry, were y'all butting heads because y'all had to sit around each other all the time? And
No,
Who
actually,
takes the one more serious than the other when we in the lockdown and it's like viruses and it's germs and you gonna get sick and wear the mask?
Okay, so first of all, I was pregnant. There's that. He was working in the hospital. There's that. And then me
He
and
was working in the hospital.
yes, and me and Jay both had asthma. So yes, I took it serious. I mean,
As
people
you
were
should.
dying left and right,
As
and
you
I'm like,
should.
hold on,
Yeah, that's
you know, that was nerve wracking.
Yeah, that's
And
why.
and we moved.
Did you
Well, we
moved
moved
in a-
because, well, actually, I got another job because she was like, you need to find
leave the
something
hospital?
else to do because we got a newborn baby here and
on the way.
yeah, and yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, and also we were moving.
To
So it's
yeah,
like-
uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
What year was it?
2020.
2020.
2020.
Yeah, we moved this summer 2020.
Okay, so you took the lockdown more serious. Trey, did you? When with me and Andre, we were butting heads because I want to be safe. I want to be masked up. I don't want to get COVID. One of an argument that we had when we first moved in was because I didn't want to get COVID and he was hanging around people that just got back from super spreader events. So we butted heads. So like, did that cause any tension like that?
You want me to tell the story?
Go ahead.
So look, let me tell you about this woman, man. So I'm like, look, my man come out of town from Atlanta, right? Now, mind you, I had to run over there and get something real quick. I ain't going to the house. We won't chill and won't none of this. But she knows that he's came back from Atlanta.
And I know a couple of people in that group that he was with in Atlanta had contracted COVID since returning home. That's a big thing that he's moving out.
So,
Like, hence, they just got back from a super spreader event.
so I'm like, look, I'm gonna run over there real quick. She mad, we arguing about it, right? So once we arguing, I leave anyway. I go. I don't give a damn. I'm gone. This girl packs her. Was Carmen here?
Yes.
Her, Carmen, and the dog. It goes stays at the hotel.
She said you won't be there.
No, actually,
look.
I drove back to Charlotte.
Oh, she drove
I
the
drove back to Charlotte that day.
Oh, you were big man.
Yeah.
Very.
And I said, well, why you leave Jarrell downstairs? You was taking care about my man down
I
there.
just met Jarrell. Sorry, Jarrell. I love you. I gotta go. Because clearly you don't care about none of us.
So, but I got a question for you. When did you stop caring? Because you kind of got a little lenient towards the end. You kind of gave
You know
in a
what it
little bit.
was? I picked my battles when it came to you because it was just gonna be an argument. You know, this man ain't gonna wear no mask. Like why stress myself out? I'm just gonna give it to the Lord. I'm just gonna give it to God and pray that we don't come down with COVID. So that's what I ended up doing.
So Andre,
Yeah.
Ask the questions that need to be asked.
okay, so she was worried. Y'all got kids in the house, and you like, oh, you just said I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I want to do. What? Help me understand that.
So what it was, KO, was that she was coming from living by herself, and I was coming from living by myself. So this was the first time that we actually been in the same house together under the same rules. So a lot of the adjustments that we had to make, we were making at that time during COVID. We trying to get on the same page. And I think we were just learning. I mean, she had moved.
Like it was a month maybe.
I had just got back and found an apartment. The apartment ended up being too small because we were like straight up and down, and she was like not happy. And then she felt like she moved into my house. So then we had to go get another townhouse, and then we just kind of started learning each other after that. But I think that was our first. I mean, I'm like, oh hell no, she crazy as hell again. What the fuck? What? I'm not about to be dealing with this shit,
My
bro.
mama was still living in Charlotte, so I
Yeah,
packed
and I'm
us
like,
up
yo,
and
you
I
really?
said, we
I'm
on
like,
the
really?
way.
You really drove to Charlotte and then got a hotel? I'm like, what are you doing? It ain't that. I mean, like, it
And
ain't.
I'm like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? You're putting us at risk.
Yeah, thank
Right,
you.
right. I feel you.
Right, so that's what it was. Kay.
That
It
definitely
wasn't
would
that
have been
I
an
was
argument
being-
in our house. That definitely would have been an argument in our house.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That reminds me. Oh,
Go ahead.
that just reminds me of a time. Remember when the time you packed up your suitcase like you were leaving when we lived in Petersburg?
Wait.
It was empty though, y'all.
Did he ever leave the house? Did he go
I can't even
anywhere?
remember what we were.
Did
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was, but
I'm not packing up the suitcase.
but it wasn't even packed. It was like, wasn't it empty? Didn't it turn out to be empty? He tried to make me think he was
Wait, so
leaving.
you just
Dre
grabbed
house.
a suitcase?
Yeah, so he was. Oh, yeah, that's when he was still in college. Yeah,
I'm dead.
we were brand new to living together at that time as well.
Still
Was
adjustments had to be
Uh-huh.
made.
Was that when you was living in Chester?
No, in
No.
Petersburg.
On Crater Road. One on
Yes.
Craig Road.
And
And apartments behind Walmart.
yeah.
Okay.
So he was just moving. It was like, he had just moved down into my apartment. That
Was
sort of
that was
dynamic.
after
Yeah.
your internship? No.
Yeah, this is after college.
This was after college. You were
After-
still playing
I was-
ball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah, yeah.
supposedly staying with you,
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
you
we
was
was shacking up.
I won't comment on that.
Okay. Okay, but wait, I'm so confused. You packed up the suitcase. Did you leave the
Aaron,
house?
There was nothing in the suitcase.
Well, okay, you
I
grabbed
leave? I don't
you
think
grabbed
I
the
left.
suitcase. Did he even leave? You
I don't
clearly
think I
didn't.
left.
You
No.
clearly
Well, my dad
didn't.
always taught me when you get in an argument, don't nobody leave the house. You
No,
sleep
that's
on
a
the
fact.
couch, somebody sleep in the room.
That's a
No,
fact.
I'm sleeping in.
Are you in the crack?
I'm sleeping.
Are you comfortable?
I ain't on the back. What's she mad at?
Oh my gosh, Andre.
mad at?
Oh Lord Jesus.
What's she mad at?
Oh my god.
Hey, she got me
wrong
fucked up.
with you?
I pay the bills here. They don't care how mad you
I
is.
can't.
That's always
Okay, but baby, what I want you to know is this. All that aside, hantavirus may be upon us, and there is with COVID, there's a 40% mortality rate. COVID was a 0.8% mortality rate.
COVID. I ain't good. At
I
it.
just want you to know
Yeah.
if
I'ma
they
take it serious.
if it comes,
Aaron don't play. Aaron don't play.
we need to take
Analytics.
it. We need to take it
Yeah, I'ma take it
serious.
serious.
Okay, you will take it
She
serious.
ain't playing
now.
either.
Yeah. Depending on what they asking us to
Mind
do.
you, I caught COVID when I was 40 weeks pregnant
I caught it too.
with Marcel.
We probably
I
all
caught
had it.
COVID.
I had to get the shot.
Oh my God.
What shot?
I had to get the
damn
first
COVID
in order
shot.
to work in the
Yeah, because he was working in the
working in the hospital. I had to get the first
I
shot.
got it
And he
too.
thought we
I ain't
were
getting it
all
no more
gonna
though.
get it, too.
I heard that joint
If
have.
you gotta work to
Testing
get
that
it,
on
you
my
gonna get
baby.
it again. Cause I won't get it too.
I did.
Did you get it?
I ended up getting it. I gave
She
in.
was like, I'm not getting the shot, I'm not getting the shot, I'm not getting the shot.
And then my mama kept poking and poking. Then you got it. And then I'm like, I think I was like one of the last wave of people to get it, but I ended up getting it.
Still right
Were you feeling
now.
pressured to get
I
it?
got it. I guess so. And my mom was very
shorty
much
right
like,
here.
you need to
I
get
said,
that
absolutely
shot.
not.
Me or my kids are getting it.
Or
You're the only one getting it. Cause I was out to the gym. I was going everywhere.
Yeah, and I'm like, but they're not
Yeah.
about to test my
Yeah.
baby.
All right, Hunter virus.
First,
Check. I won't do none of. But what if they asking you to wear like some stupid ass scuba suit? Everybody gotta wear scuba
Well,
suits.
at
I
work,
don't
I
know
had
how
to
much shit is
I had to wear bunny suits.
It on the
Bunny
that's what I'm
suit.
trying to-
A bunny suit
what is
when you go in the
Yeah, but
ER.
it ain't even worth going outside at that point.
No,
He's at work.
but I'm talking about when I was working.
Oh
at
yeah,
work.
that
So I had to put on a whole white suit,
A hazmat suit.
a
like
hazmat
that.
suit, yeah, whole white suit. The jumps over the shoes and all that.
That's wild.
Trey, you know, y'all remember that movie Bubble Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
That's what
know
we
that
gonna
Bubble
be,
Boy.
yeah. We gonna
We
run
might.
around in bubbles.
Now, some people say it's fake. Some people say it ain't even real. We ain't even gonna go down the conspiracy theory rabbit holes.
Okay.
Okay, so first topic, our pillow talk segment.
Mm,
Do you know who K Michelle is?
yeah.
KO, you know who K Michelle is. So K Michelle, do you know who K Michelle is? Trey? K Michelle was recently on
Shay
Shay-
Shay, no?
Club Shay Shay. You saw it.
I saw it, glimpses. I ain't watch it. You know I can't watch it.
Okay, so she said basically, I didn't see it either. I ain't watch it,
I
but
seen
she
a little bit.
basically said he asked a question about girls like sliding in your man's DM and whether or not he should entertain it. A long story short, somehow she gets to the point where she allows them to have an open marriage. She allows her husband to sleep with other women. Sometimes she watches. That's her thing. But where she draws the line at is him spending money on other girls.
K Michelle
K.
does
Michelle,
this with her.
K Michelle with
She's
her
married?
husband.
Okay.
Married.
Ish.
I didn't realize she
I
was
didn't
married.
yeah.
You can.
I
have
was
your
just watching
relationship
another
however you
interview.
want it.
I was just watching an interview where she was explaining the marriage. First of all, so she's known this guy for like 10 years. I think they've dated in the past. He never took her serious. She said she never wanted to be married to begin with. 10 years later, she realized this man really not going to propose to me. So they broke up. She meets another guy and tells this guy, he said he's going to make me his wife. And then he proposes to her and they got married that weekend. So it's a quick marriage. It's like, is this even a real marriage? But yes, and she was just dating somebody else.
Even a real
Child. So that's what the people saying. So, anyways, my question is this, and the reason and the logic behind the fact that this is an open marriage is that she says men are gonna cheat, ladies. Period. They're gonna cheat. It's gonna happen. That's what they do. So you might as well go ahead and be okay with it.
Let me see that.
Now you know I want everybody's thoughts.
Black men don't
That's
cheat.
the part I want the thoughts on.
Black men don't cheat. I'm with Charlamagne. Come on, cuz. But anyway, let's talk about it. Since she here, she done brought it up. Shit, K Michelle, that work for you. Shit, how you get your mind trained like that? How you do that? What he do to you to get that? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, just for a friend. I'm gonna let him know, what he need to do, and just in case that's something he fantasizes over. But I mean, if you think about men in general, we all grew up thinking that we can have our cake and eating it too. I don't think it's a problem with that. But if that's how they gonna shape their marriage, I mean, shit, lucky him.
Now, my question is this: what does that say about, like, what is that? So the argument that's happening online, at least on Threads, is people are saying like you're ruining women like this are ruining the dating pool because every man feels like, why can't all girls think this way? Or every man is expecting, well, not every man, but I guess the men that's in the dating pool. They were just saying she's the reason why the dating pool is messed up because men feel entitled to open relationships like that, and women, like, why do you feel like that's all you deserve? You think with the man that you marry, you don't think you deserve a man that you marry to be faithful to you? Is that too hard to ask for my husband to be faithful to me?
No, that ain't too hard to ask for. But what I'm telling you is, if a girl is willing to do that, then why shoot that girl down for wanting a little help around the house?
Is that what she getting at?
Right, she ain't getting no damn help around the house.
Yeah, I heard she getting a little help. I mean, she like to watch. That's her thing.
Oh, she's watching them.
Yeah,
Sometimes
she like to watch. I mean, it's
Well, I feel like celebrities, they have a whole different
life.
lifestyle. Like,
yeah, you might.
they
be
are
right.
so on.
Yeah, we can't even
they got
compare
that.
to that.
They got that confidence where they are cool with seeing. They done been with so many people. They are cool with seeing others have sexual interactions with their significant
They done
other.
seen a bunch of shit.
I'm not cool with that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah, me either.
You already said you were.
Me either. Fuck, man. That shit's stupid. Why would you be that way?
Why would you, like,
That's nasty. Right?
It is, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Stupid.
Man, I can't
Are these
believe
people using
I can't believe these people out here living like
No,
that.
but the people on Threads was saying, don't nobody want Dr. Liver Spots because he's a dentist and he got liver spots on his face. So people was like, girl, what girls is out here sleeping with your man? Don't nobody want Dr.
Who
Liver
is
Spots.
who?
Baby,
The husband. He's
Okay,
not
Michelle.
attractive. People basically say he's
Yeah,
not
but
attractive.
I mean, he got it. What I mean,
But
shit.
that's what I was gonna say. Even the
He ugly.
Yeah.
they
Come on,
can
big.
get somebody.
Yeah,
That
big
gets-
NFL players,
But that
linemen.
even gets back to the topic of what did Jermaine Dupri say? Like, sometimes girls want you for who you're dating, like the status of the girl. So they
Correct.
might only want him because that's Kate Michelle's husband.
To be able
Yeah.
to say that they
Right.
had.
Correct.
They had him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, that's what I think. Yeah, baby, I can agree on that. We can move on if you want to. That's
Andre,
all
you
right.
don't agree on that.
I
Share how you
do.
really feel.
Man,
'Cause
fuck
you're
it.
being sarcastic.
Man, look, man, if you can get your cake and eat it too, shit, you better take a slice from both pies.
You better take
Woo.
a slice.
You
from
put that
both
on, you
sides.
slice.
Ad libbing.
You can get it set
who,
up.
me?
Yeah, ad libbing.
Because
You can
ooh,
get it
I'm
set
just
up.
taking.
Let me
it
ask you a
in.
question,
taking it
because
in.
it works vice versa. There are women that like multiple men.
I don't know many. You rarely hear of any. None
You
comes
rarely
to
hear of a
mind.
man getting that. I only know two.
None comes to mind.
I only know two, maybe three people that got the multiple women that I can see.
I know regular people in real life that got the multiple women. Who was
Damn, how many
the
people
other
you
day?
know? Damn.
Butch Cole was just over here the other day saying when he went to his homeboy house, the situation was that the baby mama was there.
What was that?
And the neighbor, the new girl was there, and they was trying to be in a throuple situation.
So y'all know some freaks.
Man, that shit crazy.
No, and I said, and everybody was on the same page, and he was like, well, the baby mama seemed like she won't with it, but she just was accepting it, I guess.
That ain't the
I
same.
don't know. It's hard to do the, but it's a lot more common.
You remember what's
I
that
know-
movie,
I know a couple
Superfly?
people that-
Everybody watch Superfly.
Yeah.
You seen Superfly? One with
Remember he had
gangster,
the two girlfriends?
one with chill.
Remember?
I'm like, damn, that shit whack.
But I actually know another girl that tried to be in a throuple.
Shit ain't work.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult.
See, they gotta
You
do it
you
right.
can't be in your
How,
feelings.
let me ask you, how you do it right though?
Well,
how
you
get-
saying you got to do it right, like you
yeah,
know.
like
so
what you do?
tell us.
Yeah, what you think they doing wrong?
No, as a girl, you can't get jealous. Like even when
Yeah.
did you ever watch what's that Mormon show when he got sister wives?
No, we did not watch that, but we did watch there was a reality show about thruples. You remember?
Oh yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
it's
yeah,
called,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So you
what the
have
fuck
to-
they be doing?
Like at least on Sister Wives, he kind of shares the house. So it depends on the situation. Sometimes we might all live in the same house. Sometimes we might go to different houses.
How many you talking?
So he had like 7 wives.
How many
so
is
every
it?
day
How
of
many
the
too
week
many though? How
with
many too
different
many?
families.
How many too many?
I don't know, but every day of the week he would spend the night. Like I know Tuesday is my night. I can't. It's very hard to not get jealous because why are you spending so much time with her when Tuesday is my night and you still over there? So they had situations like that.
Okay.
Or with the Playboy Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
In a documentary, they were explaining how you divide your time with Hugh Hefner because he had multiple girlfriends. It's very, you got to kind of like, when you're in a throuple or a situation like that, you got to take your feelings out of it and know
What you here
He's
for?
going to divide his time evenly between all of us, child. I don't know if I could ever do some crazy mess like that.
You know, it's really just a modern form of what the grandpas were doing.
Ooh.
You know, they had the secret family.
Correct, but so
They're just being open about it.
so
They did.
Oh man, but
And
we
then you
talked
find
about
out
that
later on down the
Then you
road.
find out 30 years later.
Like, hold on, wait,
Papa was
that's my
around this
cousin.
soon.
Wait, but I might have hit that. Like, what? You know, you find that out, especially in small towns like where we from. Let's be real.
You right. You right.
They said they didn't get that song. Papa was a Rolling Stone for nothing.
Okay.
Lord,
Andre, stay focused.
I'm trying. You see the TV? You put it on.
That's my birthday twin,
Who's that?
SZA.
Oh, that's SZA. You want to go see her, don't you?
No, Summer Walker. I'm gonna go
Oh.
see.
But anyway, yeah. So that's what we talked about, the perception of marriage. Of your grandma would tell you about marriage versus what you would tell your daughter about
Stay
marriage.
committed.
And they stay
the
locked in.
grandparents, like the grandmas would stay committed when you know your man is out here.
Well, there was a reason though.
'Cause the
They were
man-
financially dependent
Yeah,
on those
the
men.
man,
Yeah.
Let's be
Nowadays,
real. Women
Women,
like,
man,
I
right.
don't need you.
If
I got my
you-
own money.
Man, them
They not
nurses that
putting up
work
with me.
COVID, y'all still eating off of that. I don't even think y'all ran out of money yet.
Who?
Them nurses that work COVID.
yeah, tribal
get
The
nurses.
tribal nurses.
Them trap.
Hey, one of my
them
friends did that.
Man, in New York.
They were making money.
Man, who you talking about? I tried to be one.
Remember we met the dude? Remember we met that nurse dude in Texas?
Yeah.
And he said he was down there for his job. He was making like
He went
15
rest
grand.
of the game.
Yeah.
He was random.
Yeah, he was.
It just goes to show though, like when women have the financial means, they have way more
Yeah,
choices.
yeah.
Yes, yes, a lot.
So
less.
why women be saying the dating pool hard then if they already got it situated?
Because maybe they don't. But also, I mean, it's not just about money when it comes to dating.
But everybody, why it ain't? She just said last week she want to meet a man in Saks and not at the bus stop. That's money to me.
Yeah, but that ain't the only. I mean, that's not.
I mean,
all
that's
she
that's the
wants.
first thing
You
everybody.
think
That's
that
the
only
first thing
reason
that
she
girls
would-
look at.
What?
I mean, nobody wants a broke man. Let's.
Look,
I mean, hey,
Oh,
but
that's not the
sometimes
right
that's where you
thing.
find the best love at.
Yes, that can be
Yes,
true,
that's
but
true.
That bus driver on Tyler
wanna
Perry
marry up,
was
not
in.
down, though.
Yeah, but that man on Tyler Perry. Do you want to be treated right or treated wrong?
part
You
of
talking
treating
about
me
the
right
breed.
is being able to.
But you got to deal with that man
contribute
with money
financially.
bullshit. If you ain't know him when he was broke,
You said what?
The bullshit.
you
that-
got to deal
that
with a
the
man
rich-
with money with bullshit. You got to deal with the arrogance because I got the
No,
bread.
no, I don't have to deal with it.
I'm just saying if you look at if you
No, I don't.
if you trying to marry up and most men that you gonna marry up to already have their set standards of kind of how they gonna be. This is what it is. Do you want to join my world or
But
not?
it's only,
Sometimes.
but it's
That's-
only
If they're
married
assholes.
if the girl doesn't have the same.
Her own,
She got
right.
her own.
But that's what
she
I'm
got
saying.
some bullshit
But
too.
correct. But what I'm saying is, most women that have their own don't always want to feel like they gotta be the sole.
The sole provider.
Right, they want a man to still be a man. You know what I'm saying? Because most women that are sole providers are mainly like women that like to be in control, kind of a little bit. But then they want a strong man that's able to be the engine of the car. I mean, this shit make it look a certain way, but I got a strong man at the house that's still a man of the relationship. That makes sense. But most women that are dating right now want to date a man that is of the same standard that can kind of make me feel like a woman a little bit. But
Give her
you,
that soft. Give her that soft.
That's
yeah, the
exactly
soft
what I
like.
was
But
thinking.
when you know you gonna be the bank of the relationship, why not just deal with a man that may not have that much and he already pay his own
Because then
bills?
she can't be the soft, and she got to be the financial provider.
Right. You look.
So is that not
You
okay?
want me to pay all the bills?
You ain't gotta pay all the bills. I can pay my own bills.
Oh, you saying he can pay his own bills?
Yeah, he's
so
a
what about when
stable
they
man.
get
He
married?
just work at the bus stop. He make a solid
my head,
60,000
I'm
for
thinking
himself,
bus driver.
70,000. He got his little one bedroom. He's straight, but he just found love in you.
And she is
She
making
weighed- she-
200,000 a
yeah,
year
yeah,
as
but
an executive.
like on Married at First Sight, he
So
was like,
you
"Bro, I
trying to
love
say
you,"
it's
and
the opposites.
correct. But will you let him lead that situation if you the
If
sole
he's still
provider?
making it 60. If he's
Yeah,
60,
yeah.
he's still-
Will you still respect him the same way?
Ooh, that's a good question. Would you? So say if you was making $250,000 a year, and you meet a man, and he makes $60,000 a year.
Not
No,
she
not
laughing.
at 60,000, but just the
Wait a
comparison.
The comparison is like, yeah.
The comparison between if I'm just got my mindset on 250, you know what I can buy with $250,000 a year, and you meet a guy and you really like him, and you single and you 35 years old, what you gonna do? You gonna give him a chance?
I
She
mean,
will.
probably will. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't even say probably because you're right. I would if
You would?
if he is treating
So-
me how I want to be treated. If you
Okay.
can meet my needs, but part of my needs involves being able to provide
For you.
to provide stability.
You gotta make
Right.
sure you're steady going up. You can't stay at
No, no, no.
Right,
I'm just saying,
especially if we're gonna
that's
start
for-
having
that's
children.
For, that's for,
You
but
know?
that's for you to push him. I think that's for you to push him through those moments and help him grow. But my thing is, I mean, you're gonna deal with it right off the bat. So, okay, babe, I want to go to Ruth Chris. Yeah, but I can afford Chili's, so let's go Chili's. Ow!
Then that's when you kind of find yourself paying for a lot, like on Marriage is Blind. Married at First
Marriage
Sight.
at First-
Married
Marriage
at
is
First
Blind.
I missed two different shows. Or Married at First Sight, when they kind of get together and the girl has a little bit more money, like she's a C-level executive at her position.
And the dude was like,
Oh,
a
I
regular
remember
dude.
the joint you talking
Light
about.
skin girl.
But
She's
also,
like, this is my lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know.
You
But
like
there's a
plastic
missing
plates and
piece.
shit, and she was talking about it.
Yeah,
You like,
yeah.
yo, we could just
well, the same thing happened with the bald dude that worked at the fireplace. I mean, at the firehouse. Did y'all remember? Did y'all watch that season? You remember the girl had like plenty red bottoms, and he was saying like we're gonna have to tailor it down with the
black
spending.
couple.
Yes,
Yeah, the
they
black
stayed
couple.
married, but she left him right after the show.
Yeah, she remember.
But the thing about that show, I mean, this is just my opinion. If you're going on that show, it's for a reason. There's some desperation there.
Yeah.
Something is happening
Man, I
that
see it
you're
all the
not
time.
getting into. That you're not able to
Yeah. It's,
find what you're looking
But
for.
sometimes,
Right? Maybe you're
sometimes,
you haven't
but
found
sometimes also, KO. Sometimes is that some people just can't pull the trigger. We just saw Love Vacations. That man was over that girl and could not get in his gut to say,
But he
"I
did
really
in the
like
end.
you."
He did in the end though.
After 8 years, you know how much shit can happen.
That was 8 years.
Somebody else.
Yeah, you barely made it.
Yup. yeah.
You
She about to
been-
move on.
right.
So she's about to-
Right.
Well, he got engaged,
Oh,
but he
well-
called it off because he wanted
But
her.
still, he should have been to it before you even got
Man, you
engaged.
shouldn't have got that far. Once you saw that it was getting kind of shaky, no, I like
Y'all
you.
know each other.
Yeah.
Literally,
They were
your
best friends.
Yeah. Yeah, so you don't want to wait, but some men just can't get it out. Or they work so much they can't even fulfill that part of their life, so they leave it to an expert.
Experts, we've
The
seen
people,
the outcomes.
yeah, but we have, but they have, they're
I'm
matching a times table. They ain't, these people, come on, Pastor Kyle ain't looking at, oh, they look compatible. Pastor Kyle like, he likes green horses, she likes green horses.
But the thing, but look,
Match.
yeah. But the crazy thing is nowadays is people crazy. I don't even want to meet a stranger, to be honest, because I don't know. I don't know. Just
Yeah,
like
but
I
if they
watched
on the
the,
show, they probably do a thorough background.
no,
Though. You don't think
I
so?
watched the show the other day. You remember I'm watching that
They
on
don't do a
Netflix.
background?
And one dude had went through like 4 wives, and he ended up killing one of them.
Damn, that's
And
a
they
Netflix
didn't know.
documentary.
Oh, it was a
He-
documentary.
yeah,
It
it
was
was
right.
documentary.
Ex
Yes,
Yes.
once-
Yes,
and he
yes,
went
yes.
on the
90
Day
Fiancé.
Fiance. Yep.
Yup.
I'm like, oh no, they
Yup.
really ain't doing no
They
thorough
ain't back now.
background
They ain't
because he was on.
background.
Not the
he was-
90-day.
Yeah.
Not the 90-day people. You can't background.
That's
The
the
people
most
don't even have a
desperate of
social.
desperate. That is the lowest
You are
level of
jumping out the
desperation.
window. I mean, the only couple that I really liked was Jasmine and Gino because Gino didn't.
I love
when he was,
Jasmine and Gino.
man, listen, that man had no clue that that girl was using him,
That is the most desperate. Of
and,
Yeah.
and
I
Jasmine
seen
was
one girl
selling
with an
that.
African.
He was selling that.
Oh my God, them Africans be.
They bring him in the club, bro.
Yeah.
You the only white girl in Africa right now.
Up there.
Not you, the only white girl.
In Africa.
Right, in that club, you was the only one.
Okay, so next topic, because KO kind of touched on this with like just men that don't do for you. So there's a conversation happening online where the people are saying that marriage is only an upgrade for a woman when she's marrying a man that's truly capable of leading, providing, and protecting. Otherwise, she's not gaining a partner, she's adding responsibilities to a life that she was already managing all on her own. It goes back to I could do bad all by myself. So basically, in marriage, unless you are a man that, I mean, can step into the role as a husband, you in turn is just hurting your woman and doing, you know, more hurt and more damage to her. Like, why are you around? What do you bring to the table? But I thought a good conversation and some good advice in from both of y'all, because y'all, I think it all depends on how you were raised. I think it all depends on either what your father put in or what you saw your father doing as a husband or what your mom put in, because single women that raise men are essentially you're raising somebody's husband, and it takes, I know it ain't easy being somebody's husband. Like it's hard. At least me. Maybe it's me. I'm high maintenance. But like, what did your I just kind of, and it's good that we have both of y'all here because y'all were raised by the same woman or man too. What did y'all learn in the house that taught y'all how to be the husbands that y'all are?
Where do I start? You run your house like a prison.
Nah, he lying. That nigga lying.
I wasn't saying it in a bad way. We had strict codes and that we abided by, and that we knew couldn't play with. What you talking about? Bed by 8:30. What time is it? You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how we were raised. It wasn't. We didn't have the free. I mean, we had fun and we were kids, but we knew what the consequences was if we messed up. And that's kind of what our parents instilled in us. That's kind of what it was. It was like one of those things where I'm preparing you to go out into the world, and we wanted to go out into the world. It wasn't like we wanted to stay at the house because, you know, it was like, okay, now it's your time to leave. Yeah, I'm kind of ready to leave too. You know, I think from 0 to 17 till I left and went to Virginia State, I mean, I was happy to get out the car and kind of be on my own to kind of pick and choose what I like, because I learned from what my parents did to me, and then I got my own style too. Mm-hmm. So I just kind of ride with that.
But that strictness is what put the
would put the foundation to. It gave me a line. It gave me It gave me a sideline. It gave me a football field, right? Mm-hmm. So it gave me kind of a guideline on. Okay, all right, do not do that.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, do not do that. Mm-hmm. You know, so that's kind of what I learned from my house was, you know, have a guideline to what you do.
Trey, did you learn the same thing?
I wouldn't call it strict. I would.
Well, wait, hold on. I'll tell you what. Hold on.
No, hold on.
Go ahead,
Let
Trey.
me just explain. I wouldn't call it strict. I would call it. We just had a set routine. Like we both played 3 sports. Our parents came to almost every event, and it was like our daddy worked at the prison for 30 plus years. Like we knew who was nothing to play with. Like back then, it wasn't the parents being cool. We friends. No, my dad wasn't our friend. He was our father, and it's like now that's my dog. Like we talk about everything, but back then it was more like we preparing you to, like both our parents preparing you to be out in this world, to live on your own and be successful at what you do. So my experience was a little different than my brother because they sent me all the way to Delaware, 5 hours away from home. Adversity. The first day they left, I was crying like a baby. Being on my own, it was hard. But once I got friends,
But did you feel prepared for it?
yeah,
Like,
I was prepared.
yeah.
I didn't know I was prepared.
Right.
My parents
You
knew
don't
I was
know until you're
prepared.
in it, but your parents.
Yeah, they knew I was prepared. I was trying to go to North Carolina with my friend, trying to go to Nova State. No, my mom said, you're going 5 hours away, you're getting away from here. So I think the only reason my brother went to Virginia State is because he got a football scholarship. If he didn't play football, his ass would have been sitting off too. You know what I'm saying? So, but I knew he wasn't coming back to the crib. I knew I wasn't. Once I got that taste of I could live on my own, be independent, and my parents still supported me in every step, I was good. So, I mean, we knew not to play with our daddy or our mom. My mama ain't play either, but we knew not to play. You know what I'm saying? Like all that serious getting in trouble. Nah, we didn't. Our parents ain't play none of that. And yeah, you needed that in a small town. In a small town, you get in trouble easily in those small towns.
And in a small town, the word travels quick.
Yeah,
So
word travel quick. People try to
so-and-so was at.
try to put you down because you got in this little incident. Yeah,
Word.
nah, our parents won't let none of that ride.
Yeah,
None of that shit was right.
So I can agree. I think me and Trey had different taste because Trey was, innocent.
In their eyes,
Innocent. Andre,
was the black sheep.
boy, what we gonna do with him?
No, you say Trey was the golden child.
Yeah, Trey was the golden child. But yeah, no. So I think once Trey left, it really got tight. It was really tight because the pressure was on. You need to get a scholarship because Trey up there killing. So I mean I don't mind that. I mean it was fun. It was cool. I mean I'm glad I went. I'm glad I was blessed to have the parents that I had because it gave me a foundation to do what I need to do today.
Yeah. I mean, the strictness is kind of like, the strictness is necessary because, like y'all said, I'm preparing you for life.
Mm-hmm.
For everything that life is gonna throw at you. I can't make it easy for you because when you get out there in the real world,
It ain't gonna be easy.
it ain't gonna be easy, and you ain't gonna know how to react or how to take care of yourself, let alone somebody else.
But I think, Trey, what I'm not hearing from you is, your question was, how did that prepare
Shape
you
you
to, like,
to be
how
a
did that
husband.
shape you to be the husband
To
that
be
you
the
are?
husband that
Ooh.
you are. Because
What?
I mean, I'm just observant. Like I see that you do a lot around the house. You are a present father and a present husband. You don't put everything off on your wife. Like when we talk about these men that don't do nothing, it's men that's lazy, don't work, don't have no motivation to get no job or get a better job. It's men that don't contribute. The woman got to do everything, make every decision.
Nah, Trey in.
Like you in there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, when you have kids, they're your responsibility. Like, we chose to have kids. So it's like, I chose her because it'd be a perfect match. Like, the way we seen eye to eye on a lot of things that we wanted in our future. So when I came in, I already knew I was going to be an amazing father. I had an amazing father. He taught me how to take care of kids. So, yeah, I mean,
What's something that y'all saw y'all dad do? Can you think of anything specifically that you saw your dad be as a husband, or what type of husband did you witness your dad being?
I don't
to
know.
you?
Oh yeah,
Is
a
it
great
anything
husband.
that you model
No,
or picked up from him?
taking care of her. My dad was a good protector.
yeah.
Like he made you feel safe wherever you were. One, because he knew everybody there, so it was like, all right, Raw, somebody it jump off, the whole jump go crazy.
Yeah, he already
You know what I'm saying? So I guess, and that's kind of where I get it from, to where everybody's a, homie, friend. I think that's where I model from him.
You
With
definitely
that.
do. I can see that. You got his personality in that part.
So,
Sure.
but I was about to ask you something. I forgot what I was about to ask you.
Who, me?
Yes, because since we were talking about parents, right? I wanted to ask you, how do you feel now about your parenthood and like how,
Growing up?
yeah, just how you feel about going into it? Because I remember one time we had a conversation. You said that sometimes you're kind of like held back from being a parent because you don't know if you're doing the right thing or if you are doing it well or what's too much pressure or something. Because right now, how do you feel about being a parent now? Because I know sometimes, like I told you, you kind of just got to go with the flow with it. Like, how do you
It's a lot
approach?
of pressure. I feel a lot of pressure. I don't know if I'm putting the pressure on myself, but I feel a lot of pressure to be the mom that my kids can come to. The mom that's a safe space. And when I say can come to, I'm talking about like with anything. In your teenage years and your college years. If anything goes wrong, I want you to call me and we gonna figure it out together. I want to be that. But in order to create and be that safe space for your kid, you got to find a fine line of not overreacting when they tell you things, but also not being their best friend and still being a parent, but not being too strict to the point where they don't feel open, they don't feel like you're a safe space. So that's the hard part for me that I haven't figured it out yet. But Andre just be saying, one, we can't act like we're perfect to the kids.
That's a fact.
Because sometimes, I mean, look at my mom, y'all's parents, they very rarely do y'all see the real them. Not till y'all were older, but as kids, they try to act like they never smoked before. They never drunk. They never,
And when we get older, everything coming out.
Yeah.
It's like,
So it's kind of like Andre's like, just don't act like you too perfect. Like, it's all right if they know that we smoke weed.
Because
It's
essentially that's
okay.
kind of what I learned, but that's what I learned from my parents too. Like my parents were we ain't drink and we ain't, but I mean not we ain't smoke. We don't do no weed. You don't know about do no weed. Don't do no weed, bro. But that's kind of how we grew.
Well, did it?
Yeah, but like my thing was I was scared to go to him when I first got high. Like I can't tell them I got high. No, we don't do no weed.
Right, exactly.
So I think I learned
I
that.
think you were scared to go to him because certain things happen in life where other people did weed and they didn't make the right choices. So they seen it as, if my boys do it,
Ever do it. If
yeah,
they
if
ever
do it,
just
that's
don't
just
ever do
straight
it.
off.
Yeah.
When in reality, I don't do weed. But in reality,
We'll do no weed.
yeah, do the weed. But in reality, it's like, I mean, they already had raised us to be great young men. You know, so it was always like in college when I made my decisions, I was scared of death. So any decision, I was scared of death in prison. Any decision I made, it didn't involve the police. It didn't involve me being drunk driving. It's like I thought about every scenario I was in, and I made the right decision.
Man, I ain't make too many right decisions.
Yeah, well, he was.
That's
I
why
just
he's
rebelled.
the golden child and you
Yeah,
weren't.
that was lucky.
That's why I was the golden child.
I'm lucky, man.
But
So many times I trusted Faze with my life.
no, I feel that. So my mom was definitely very open with us about everything.
Oh, we got a great.
Everything. Okay.
Okay.
She like, look, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all because you need to know. So she was definitely honest with us about everything.
Okay.
And she would always say, like, y'all can come to me about anything, da da da. However, there was this one time when I went to her, like, I think I want to have sex. And yes, like,
You'll never do that again?
like, oh my gosh, well, you
We
called.
don't talk about all that.
But the fact
Anyway.
that you even felt comfortable enough to come to your mama and tell her
Yes,
that,
but then after that, I did not tell her anymore.
Anything, that's it.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
I
but
didn't,
that's
no.
what
I was just
that's what
sneaking
told
around,
E.
doing what I want to
That's
do.
what I told E.
But,
But that's what I told E. I told E.
but that's what I
You
don't
gotta
want to
chill.
happen with my kids. Exactly.
Yes,
Like we
yes,
talk to Jay about this all the time. I mean, this boy about to go to high school.
Yeah.
He can literally start driving in 2 years. he'll be taking driver's ed in a year. And so we talked to him a lot about that. Like,
That gentle parenting and not
excuse
being
me.
too strict.
Excuse
I'm sorry.
me, I wasn't done.
Oh, my bad.
so-
My bad, baby. My
Yes,
bad.
we're working on that.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, we're working on that, okay? But we talked to him a lot about that. Like, look, your friends, when you start going out with your friends and somebody drinking and they still like they're gonna
Call me,
call
brother.
us.
Call
Like,
me.
you do not get in that
No,
car.
you
You are
don't.
not gonna get in trouble. If you were drinking, smoking, whatever, call
coming.
us.
Just
Come
We
on,
coming to
baby.
get you.
Just call
Because
me.
I would rather get out my bed in the middle of the night and come get you than to get a
Than to go
call
and
that you done been in an accident or this, that,
Man.
and the third, you know? But I also feel you around, like, trying to have that balance. Because I think, especially with my daughter, we only got one girl. And what I don't want is for her to get in situations where she's feeling pressured to do something, but she's scared to talk to me about it, and she feel like, oh, you know, because you know how boys can be.
And then they try to make the decision themselves.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
like a 16-year-old girl trying to think, how should I handle this? You need a grown woman
You
advice.
need some advice,
You need some
baby.
advice.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
try to figure this out by yourself.
I like that.
But
So look, I got a question for you. Being that you were open, did you have a curfew in high school?
my mom, this is what my mom said: don't let the sun beat you home. That was the curfew.
That's at 9 o'clock.
And how? Wait,
No,
high
no,
school?
no, the sun, like
Oh,
in the morning. You need to
coming
be
up.
home before the sun coming up.
shoot.
Oh my God!
But I never,
Curfew was 11
11:30.
but I never pushed it there. You know, like I,
Yeah, but
I mean,
still.
I came in the house,
So-
with
so-
it, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, she's saying that. However,
Yeah.
I can try to work
Okay,
out how I
so-
said, like, what o'clock in the morning if I want to.
Do you think you had a good guideline of like the limits you would push like that, so you wouldn't let the sun beat you home? But that's blatantly disrespectful. If you come home
Yeah,
at
you
5,
come close,
yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so
I
did you
came
have a
home one
get?
time the sun beat me home and my mama beat my ass.
now I did do. Now there was one time.
Yeah, she fell asleep.
Yeah,
Then you fell
me.
asleep.
Well, so we went. Okay, so
went to
she
the
let
beach.
me go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all went to Virginia Beach with a boyfriend. I was in 10th or 11th grade. I went with his mom, him, you know, his family. They want, you know, and when we got back, it was like storming, and his mother made the decision
To bail
that she
hotel.
would take me home the next morning because it was late.
Okay.
And
you
I
had
didn't
no
call.
control
I didn't
over
call
that.
my mama. So when she
She's
woke up
worrying all night.
and
not
realized
there.
that I was not there, oh, she called my phone,
And laid
yelling,
out.
cussing, going off, and I'm like, you know, I'm trying to explain to her, but she like, I don't care. You should have
let
called
your-
me because
let your
who is
son's
she to
girlfriend
say,
sing it, 10th
yeah,
grade.
that you can spend the night?
The hell kind
Yeah,
of parent was you?
maybe I was in 11th grade.
I don't
10th grade
care.
might be
In
pushing.
high school,
I mean,
you're
yeah.
not- Jada's
I
girlfriend's not
spent the
standing
night.
out
I
there.
spent the night at my boyfriend's house in high school.
That's what
In
you
high
say.
That I
That's what
ain't
you saying right now.
Don't
Really?
you even?
Is
Don't
you
you
saying that?
even?
You gonna let you? Yeah, you.
Is this
I'm not letting no
Trey?
girlfriend
Trey?
in-
Trey?
in
Trey?
high school.
Hold
In
on.
high school.
In high
Wait.
school,
Hold
spending
on.
the
Wait.
night
I
in your
know.
parents'
I
home.
know. I know. I know. I get it. Your phone was off till like 1 in the morning. What was the plan?
I fell asleep.
Oh yes, he did.
I fell.
I forgot about that. You did say you stayed over some
But
girl
what I'm
house.
saying,
didn't stay. I
he
didn't
didn't
stay.
stay.
It was
But
like
the
at
problem
1
is
o'clock.
when
My
Trey,
parents
when
was at,
Trey
like,
in
1
high school, when he used to go, he disappears. Everything is
But I
off.
wasn't. The thing is, I wasn't out running the street. I was at a set place.
You still
That's-
don't turn your
it's-
phone
listen,
off.
It wasn't off.
But what I'm saying is,
It was
Trey.
my
But
dad.
what
I
I'm
think it
saying
was
is,
dead.
you
And I
was
just-
you.
There's no
wait,
reason
wait,
for
hold
me
on,
to-
kid. But you was willing to go to somebody else's house late, but nobody can come to yours late. It's kind of a double.
Spending night. No, spending night.
If
It's
you did
different.
past 12, you might as
You
well say you
spent the
spent the
night.
night.
No.
It's the
It's
next
the
day.
morning.
He
You
talking
spent
about
the night.
sleepovers.
No, sleep. When you sleep,
Wake
you
up in the
morning, 6 in the
breakfast
morning.
being cooked.
No, you shouldn't. No girl is gonna stand over our house till 1 o'clock in the morning with
Yeah.
shit. That is not.
I mean, I
happening.
would love to go. I used to love to go to other people's shit and
you
hey, morning,
won't have
motherfucker,
to
ain't my
sit
house.
in the house.
Hell no,
It was happening in college. They ain't know.
Oh, you sneak. Yeah.
man. Chaos.
Jay creepy
What
people.
you doing? Caught them niggas. Yo, Trey, what the fuck is going on here?
Lock that door.
Nigga in the window.
You know, you've always been a little annoying.
Somebody in the window, nigga.
Always been a little annoying.
All right, baby, what you got? Man?
Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. On the topic of, I just want to wrap it up because I always like to give our viewers some little homework to take home. So first of all, we got here because I was talking about men that don't know how to be husbands. That's how we got on this whole topic. So some red flags to look out for though. If your man, if you want to figure out, okay, am I marrying a provider? Am I marrying somebody that can take care of my family? Here's some red flags to look out for when you're dating. If he has a victim mentality, he's always the victim. Life just never goes right for me.
Yo, I hate them bitches.
Why is this happening to me?
Why I hate them bitches.
He always talks about things that he's gonna do, but he don't never actually do anything. He always talks about what's gonna happen and what he wants to do, but you never see any action behind it. He expects to be served and taken care of, but doesn't take care of anybody else. If he has a mother that does everything for him, mama's boys, that's a tough one. I used to date a
That can
mama's
go
boy.
either way.
I used to date a mama's boy.
Sometimes that can go either way.
What?
I feel like you were a bit of a mama's boy.
Well,
Y'all been
are
talking
you a
about him
mama's
being
boy?
a golden child. He was
was a
definitely her
mama's boy?
I was a
favorite.
mama's
It was
boy.
definitely obvious.
Yeah.
Would you say he
Yes.
was a mama's boy?
Yes.
You will be a mama's boy too. She's sending you $250 every 2 weeks in college.
I mean, no, it wasn't just that money.
It was not.
It was way. They were light skinned. They were like people around the house.
I ain't gonna lie. Me and mama talked every day. We talked every
They
day.
were the light
But
people around the house.
but the thing is, she was the main one that was adamant about sending me away. And the best gift that she did give me was life, of course, but sending me away and let me experience what I experienced at college. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be in Charlotte right now.
Yeah, but what about like high school and stuff? What about those golden years?
High
I want to
school?
know more about the mama's boy era.
Right, that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
the high school, right?
No,
right.
it was beyond high school.
No, it was high school. It was started in high school. I mean, it started. I mean, bro, Trey was the person that never got in real trouble. Only real trouble that I ever seen Trey really get into was when his grades came bad.
Yep.
When he had bad grades, she
I didn't
my
like
daddy
cops.
on him. But other than that, and why that's happening, Trey, mama and they're like. I'm like, nigga, you told on her. So mama used to be sick while it's happening. But then I'm like, okay, she still, man, Trey got the car with the rims, the paint job. I'm like, damn. I'm like myself, dang. He got everything. But then,
And then when it came time
man, I got the Vic with $62.
He wanted the Vic.
But I wanted
You
the Vic.
wanted the Vic.
I wanted the Vic, but I also wanted a paint job. And I wanted
You got
this.
rims. You got 22-inch rims.
Man, he be trying to compare my
I
shit.
see
It
you-
don't
you got
matter.
20 I got
Trey
the
got
Jetta.
he got the Jetta with the rims and the paint job the first Christmas. Then he had the house phone in his room.
Andre, keep bringing up that house phone. Andre ain't gonna let you live behind that house phone
Because I wouldn't let him use
with
it.
his own line. That's
You
why.
know how important it is to have your own line.
Yeah. No, that's something if you got your own line to the house phone. That's something.
But Trey
Yeah,
he was a mama's boy. And so when we first started dating, I had to be like, hold on now. Let me be clear about something. Because at this point I already had Jaden. Jaden was about to be 2. And then when I moved to Petersburg, this is when he first came down from Northern Virginia. He was getting ready to move in, and it's like he gonna lie about where he's staying because he didn't want y'all mama to know that he was moving in with me.
We always done that.
My thing was,
That's how you stay safe.
like you said, that can be a red
that's
flag,
straight.
right?
You don't
And
get
so,
no
hold on. So my thought was, hold on now, because when you have a mama's boy, you can get in a situation where the mama where you're used to your mama making the decisions that her thoughts and what she wants and her opinions can impact your relationship. And I said, I'm gonna be very clear about this. I don't even care about mama opinions. Not I don't care, but what she thinks does not impact what I do. Like I'm gonna make my own decisions because at the end of the day, I have to live my own life. And so you need to know that the same applies to your mother. Like she's not going to be able to impact
Yeah.
how I live my life. You deal with it on your own, but just know that what she wants is not going to impact what I do.
I dealt with the same. I've been a part of a situation where I felt like that I couldn't make decisions as a man, and that kind of that's another red flag to me. To like, I want to get a house. Well, I need to ask my dad, and I'm like, the fuck, you know?
Trust me.
I'm just like, so. In a point, it didn't bother me then because I know, that's a smart move. We should ask them about it. We should, but I'm telling you that I want to get a house, and I want to make that decision as a man. You know what I'm saying? I want you to ride with me. Just ride with me. See what it is.
And plus, in this world today, I just feel like it's too advanced. Like our parents love y'all to death, but it's way different than back in the day. It is way different. So our decisions now is based off of what we see
That's so
social
true.
media research
That's so
and
true.
after the 2000s, you know what I'm saying? So it's like these business adventures that we're trying to do. We see other people
Yeah.
doing it. You can't
And
say
they
it's
think
not gonna
like,
work.
They can't even imagine some of the stuff like.
They imagine, the stuff we're doing, like
yeah.
this podcast.
Yeah.
They cannot imagine jumping on here
Right.
and talking about life, about marriage. They cannot do that. It's because their times was different.
Yeah, but you also know our parents have, bro. I always say our generation is the best generation because we got a little bit of both.
Both, yeah, we
Like
do.
our kids are gonna be shit when it comes to like how the old times used to be, to have something to relate to have that guideline. I mean, bro, come on, bro. The last person they knew that was a hero was NBA YoungBoy, probably something like that. Everybody love him. You know what I'm saying?
Our
kids, yeah. But we hear the Al Greens and we got the love side too. I'm talking about majority of the population.
Well, that's why we're gonna take them to go see the Michael movie.
Right. So they see some real classic stuff.
They were here when.
But it's just like a good example is internet.
Yeah, but
like
who's here now? Who's making the more impact?
Yeah.
I mean, who's making themselves known? They like Barack Obama was like George W. Bush to us. We didn't know how
didn't
bad he
really know.
was.
We
Then
knew
we
he
had
was
a
the president.
bro.
We
I
didn't
remember in the 5th grade, we had a vote in the school,
And you said,
and I said, "What y'all going?" I said, "Bush, fool, shit,
Bush.
And look, they announced it. Bush has war. We like,
Yeah. Not knowing
Not knowing a
what
thing.
the
That's
hell
what
we
Barack
yeah.
was to them. They were kids when Barack was in there. Now they see Orange Man on there going crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're not dumb though. Like Maya, hey,
I know they.
My
know,
girl be
but I'm
like,
just saying,
hold
it's
on.
just everything.
Carm
is
told me her
the sky's the
social
limit.
studies teacher had a MAGA phone case, and I said, "Well, at least you peeped it, and you knew enough to come say something. Like
Yeah.
at least you ain't think, like she peeped it. Like Carm was like, yeah, my social studies
yeah.
teacher."
Amaya said there's one kid in her class this year that she's like, he likes Trump. He's the only one in the class, and I'm like, good to know. Good to know.
You be known.
Don't expect a birthday party invite from him.
None of you.
But even if he do send an invite, we're not going.
I had
I've
to
been in a
teach.
couple parties like that.
I had to teach Carmen what that Confederate flag means. We got a neighbor that got a Confederate flag down the street, and I had to teach Carmen the other day. I'm like, "Do you know what that flag means?" Because I just want you to know, like, so I gave her two choices. There was two houses side by side. One house has a Black Lives Matter. They right on the other side, and the neighbor has a Confederate flag. So I said, now, if you were ever in a situation where you needed to go knock on somebody's door for help, which house would you choose? And she was like, probably that house right there, the Black Lives Matter. And I'm like, okay, like I just need you to know what's safe for you as a black woman and what's potentially unsafe for you as a black woman.
Yep.
When you see that flag, this is what that flag represents.
Yep.
And just so you know,
Yeah.
I just want to ask them.
why are you? You want to ask what?
The Confederate people like, yo, like the dude
Like
did.
the dude did on the
Like, what that
TikTok.
flag mean? Yeah, what that just mean you racist, yo.
Yeah.
You telling me you racist or you cool? We cool? Oh, we ain't cool. I want to just see what's up.
Okay. So I have a quick little game, and then we're gonna close this out and be done. Okay. So, I didn't read the rules of any of this. I mean, I did read the rules, but I didn't read the explanation. So the game is, if I were a time of day, what time of day would I be? And depending on your response, apparently that means something. So morning, daytime, evening, and nighttime. If your partner was a time of day, what day of partner? What day of partner? What time of day would your
Morning.
partner be?
Give it to me.
Morning, daytime, evening, or night? I'll go first. To me, the first thing that comes to mind, your nighttime. And I'll give my reason. Nighttime for me, after the babies go to bed, that's the time where me and you can connect and just be husband and wife, and we don't have to be mom and dad. Like, nighttime to me is the best part of the day. And so if you were to be a time of day, you would be nighttime.
I would say evening for you because that's more of the time where you're up and aware and you ain't sleepy and you really want to stay up so you can have fun with your husband.
That's nighttime. Evening for me is 5 o'clock, dinner time.
Yeah, but that's when I like you the best. I get you. It's a crapshoot at nighttime. If you gonna be sleepy, if you gonna be sleepy after we finish our bathroom conversations, because we don't leave the bathroom until about 1 in the morning, just
Okay.
talking.
So you say
So then we go to the bed, roll the dice to see where we at, because I don't want you to wake up. Yeah, because I don't want you to wake up tired, and I want you to get a lot of rest.
Okay.
Fact though.
All right, KO. What time of day is Trey?
I'm gonna let him answer first because
Okay.
I need to think on this a little bit.
My wife is brunch.
That's not an option.
Ooh,
It ain't.
No.
So
that's afternoon.
Morning,
that's all right.
daytime,
I would say,
evening, night.
oh, she's daytime. I gotta catch her between 10 and about 7.
Damn.
7.
Yeah, cause 7 out of
Shit.
7 we getting the kids right,
True.
and then once the kids lay in the bed, we both putting one to bed and
Everybody sleep after
falls
that.
asleep. So I would say yeah,
Shaking the dice.
it was more. It's more day.
Shaking the
She's
dice.
day.
Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you're saying like when I'm up.
Yeah, when you up in
Yeah,
when you up,
daytime.
yeah,
Y'all had y'all most fun in the daytime.
yeah. We talk mostly when the kids at school.
When the kids is at school. Yeah, because the house, y'all got the house.
Because we both
yourselves.
work from home.
Yeah.
So we do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Cam. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. Evening,
Okay,
5
so
o'clock.
I originally thought the question was based on personality, but it sounds like based on y'all responses, it's
Partnership. Like when the best,
like when
right?
the way y'all
I
answered.
don't know. That's just what came to mind for me.
Okay,
Yeah, I just went when I feel like I got the best her.
Yeah, maybe. That's it.
okay. Well, in that case, I would have to say daytime as well, because that is when, like you said, we have the most free time. Because I do tend to fall asleep at night, but it's not every night.
It's a crapshoot.
And sometimes you can wake me up, but most times.
Most times it's late.
But you
Most of the
still.
Yeah, but that
Okay.
ain't their
I
best
still-
self. That ain't his best self though.
Hey,
But
I'm talking
but
about
no,
when you
but he still
Damn.
he
Yeah.
wakes me up.
So
So
like
you
that.
would be daytime. Y'all both agree. I'm nighttime. You say evening. Okay. So apparently this is what they mean. I haven't read it because I didn't want to ruin it for myself.
Okay.
So if you say morning, that means you spark ideas, motivation, and renewal. Hopeful and exciting, but more about potential than structure. Okay.
Sounds like it was more about personality.
Sounds like it was, huh? Real daytime is real life, responsibility, reliability. This is where life actually happens. You build with this person, you decide with them, and you move forward with them. Evening brings warmth, comfort, and emotional safety. The feeling of home after a long day, deep connection and intimacy, though more about rest than direction. And nighttime, magnetism, mystery, pull, intense, intoxicating, emotionally charged, but lives in the shadows. More about desire than everyday life. Okay.
I agree with Miles.
I agree with mine too. And then y'all said daytime, responsibility, reliability,
Yeah.
building with the person. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should talk about the future a lot when
During the daytime.
next
Yeah,
steps.
and that shit can be reached. I got that shit on my mirror. I'm gonna get that Lambo. What Drewski say? I'm gonna be that one day. I'm gonna be bigger than Drewski.
Hello.
What you talking about?
I love
And that's
that.
another episode, guys. We're gonna wrap it up, man. I think that's enough for tonight. And we want to thank our guests for coming.
Thank you.
Mr. and Mrs. Rawls, the same way we got it. Make it 2 ways.
Yes. All right, guys. We'll see you next week for another episode of Marriage Deposits.
Bye.